Welcome to Zenless Zone 0. It's a new version of the game with a new story for us to play. This version also brought lots of quality of life changes. Wonder if we'll get to see any of them in particular. For one, you can now switch the time all the time instead of just following the order all the time, and can also switch which character you play on the open world. For this version of the game, it's only our two protagonists and the two new characters that are being unlocked with this version, but in the future we should be able to play as all our obtained characters. So changes are being added slowly. But those don't matter to us too much right now. Wise. Bro. Yeah, that's weird. There you are, Belle. Got something to share. Shepard just contacted us. He said he's gonna be around 6th Street lately for work and wants to meet. Any idea what's up? Yeah, we asked him to help us scope out commissions in the Outer Ring so we could track down Pearl Man. That's why he's here. Got time to meet him now, Belle? Sure, let's go. Good thing the store is pretty much empty right now. I'll close up and ask him to swing by. Not long after, Shepard walks into the store.
My old friends, the two Faithins. It's been a while. How have you both been lately?
Not too bad, thanks to you. Of course, if you could get us the business we need, things would be even better.
Oh dear. Well, when you say it like that, I'm not quite sure how to put the next part.
Looks like you don't have any good news for us today.
Please hear me out. It's completely out of my hands. The city has recently beefed up security measures for the election. Not just on the main roads. They've also got people stationed on the hollow exits leading to the Outer Ring. Although there have always been quite a few Outer Ring smugglers using the hollows for transport, risks have skyrocketed recently, and most clients have given up on doing business in the city for now. Even if you find someone willing to risk it, those small fry definitely won't have what you're looking for. So you passed up on my valuable commission to do business in the Outer Ring. You're looking for a reliable source of intel, right?
Shepard, you know us all too well.
Well, we've been partners for a while now. Don't worry, I don't need to know the details. Though I don't have any business for you, I didn't come here for nothing. Here's my 2 Denny's. If you're looking for information, try to get in with the Outer Ring biker gangs.
Never heard of those.
Biker gangs?
The people of the Outer Ring live far apart, and the transportation of supplies relies heavily on the biker gangs. They're well respected among the residents, and nothing happens there without them knowing about it. It's unfortunate that this option is beyond the scope of my business, so this is all the help I can offer you. Well, that's all I have to say. I'll let you get back to your business. If you change your mind and want to make some easy money in the near future, feel free to contact me anytime.
Will do. Probably. Maybe.
Thank you. We'll think about it. See ya.
We got a useful piece of intel, but it won't make finding Pearlman any easier.
We don't have any other choice. The Outer Ring is completely out of our scope of operations. Speaking of which, finding intel on Pearlman has been harder and harder in the city lately. Even Ferry hasn't been able to find any useful leads. Belle, this whole thing is strange to me.
I get what you're saying, Wise. The Outer Ring's huge. But for one person to survive there, it would be impossible to stay completely off the grid.
Exactly. Perlman's escape caused quite a stir, and public security is looking for him. You think there'd be all kinds of intel on him by now. How does a living, breathing person disappear into thin air?
Days earlier, not long after the airship hijacking incident, somewhere in the Outer Rings old oil field district.
I said I give up! You win!
Now that's more like it, old man. If you'd spoken up sooner, we could have saved ourselves the effort. All right, any other challengers? Anyone else? Big Daddy, we got the Spark Stone! Now you can't say it's not the right time for us to join the Torrid Inferno. We, the Sons of Caledon, are the strongest. This time I'm gonna swipe while the iron's hot and seize the Overlord's throne.
It's strike while the iron's hot, you idiot.
The Overlord's throne, huh?
Ooh, pig mask. Or is it a pig? You never know in this game, do you?
Caesar, well, my opinion hasn't changed. Since you've earned the right, go test the waters.
Huh? Aren't you coming with us?
I'm retired. This kind of action-packed stuff should be left to the young'uns. Besides, someone's got to look after the transport business.
Caesar! Big Daddy! We found something amazing over there! Oh, it's an airship! This is the first time I've seen one up close.
Also found a pearl man.
Hey, Caesar, there's a live one over here. Such a serious accident. This guy's lucky to be alive.
He sure is lucky over and over again.
I feel like I've seen this face before.
It's not just any guy. This is the defendant in that vision case from the city. He's on the public security's most wanted list. So much money! Enough to drink nitro fuel like water for the next 30 years!
Enough to buy 5 steel tusks? Public security sure is generous.
Public security? No! Don't hand me over to public security! I'm begging you! I know who the real mastermind is! I have evidence of their crimes! Evidence!
This time, inside random play. Not with these silly girls.
Actually, I'm starting to doubt if Perlman is even still alive.
Not for long.
We can still rely on Hand for the sacrifice investigation, but I'm afraid the Cunning Hare's lawsuit might be on hold for a while.
Master, second assistant. There is an incoming call from Billy. Should I connect the call for you?
Right on cue. Fairy, put the call through.
Oh, manager, you're home! I just sent you a message, but you didn't reply.
It happens.
Sorry, I was dealing with some customers. Didn't check my phone.
Manager, I have something really important to tell you, but I'd prefer to do it face to face. I'm at the corner behind Bardic Needle. Can you meet me there?
Billy, you're close by. Why don't you just come to the store?
Because the vehicle I'm driving won't fit through.
Sure.
Wait. A public security officer is coming over. I gotta talk to them real quick. Hey, so I'm hanging up. I'll be waiting. I'm counting on you.
Billy said his car wouldn't fit through? I don't get it. They've parked here lots of times before.
I'm assuming he took a motorcycle. Although wouldn't that be smaller than a car?
It seems he has something important to say. Belle, you should go meet him.
catchphrase for his finishing move? No. The new Starlight Knight season just started, you know. If that's the case, I'd punch him. But then there are those moments like, I lost Nicole's crucial documents and I accidentally broke the client's stuff, and when I put the shards back together there were extra bits. No, those forgotten memories are all coming back. Let's just get back to the finishing move topic. Anyway, go check the intersection behind Bardic Needle. So Billy was part of the Sons of Caldeon. He's still wearing the jacket. Okay, he's not here with a motorcycle. But yeah, you can see the pig motif and all. So yeah.
Oh, manager, that was quick.
Billy, did you strike it rich? No, I don't think so.
Billy, did you get rich? Not only a new truck, but also a new look for $1 million?
Manager, that's impossible. I'm not sure if I should be saying this, but basically, the truck and the Bangbu both belong to an outer ring biker gang called the Sons of Caledon. The truck has a new Eridu entry pass, and recently non-residents have had to queue for a long time to get in and out of the city. So I'm helping them transport goods. After all, I used to work for them.
Yeah.
So you know the biker gangs?
Yeah, I worked with them for a while, before fate brought me to the city. Manager, we can chat about this later. I have something important to tell you. The Sons of Caledon have intel on Pearlman.
Is it credible?
It's solid. Their second-in-command told me personally. Manager, the Sons of Caledon know we're looking for Pearlman. They said they can provide exclusive intel on one condition. They want to talk business with Faith and face-to-face.
You mean they're looking for a proxy?
They didn't put it like that, but that's my guess. Manager, though we really need Pearlman for the case we're handling, Nicole said we owe you, so you have the final say on who to work with.
I mean, this is all working exactly into our hands.
Anyway, I'll be helping the Sons of Caledon upgrade their Bangbu and purchase supplies in the city over the next few days, and then I'll head out to meet them. If you want to meet them face to face, you should come with me.
Got it. By the way, manager, you watched the latest Starlight Knight season? The transformations are killer. Actually, I've been thinking if I should get a new catchphrase for my finishing move. But before that, I've got to find Nicole's invoice. If I hadn't found out Pearlman's location, my salary for this month would have been slashed to 0. What's up, manager? You seem off. We know these guys too well.
Belle, you're back. What did Billy want to talk about?
His finishing move. Tell Wise what just happened.
The Sons of Caledon, one of the Outer Ring biker gangs, has info on Pearlman. But they want to talk business face to face. Belle, what's your take on this?
I think we finally have a lead on Pearlman. There's no way we can pass this up. And Shepard said these people in the Outer Ring are really in the know.
Right. But the Outer Ring is a wild place, and we don't know what the risks are. I'm not comfortable letting you go alone.
Very confidently, Billy will be there.
Billy will be there too. Plus, he's still doing favors for his old boss, so they must have a pretty good relationship.
Alright, I get it. The good thing is that the Outer Ring isn't under New Eridu's jurisdiction, and proxies can operate there unrestricted. So, we don't have to worry about anyone finding out that we're Faithin. Belle, you should spend the next couple of days preparing for the trip and taking care of any loose ends.
Contacted Billy and told him about our decision, Belle. Are you all set for the adventure? Oh, always. Seems we could pause the story here if we wanted to. We were as quick as ever, Belle. Looks like we are just waiting on Billy now. Soon, the day of departure arrives. You're heading to the outer ring with Billy today, Belle. Have a safe journey. You should go meet Billy at the usual spot. While there aren't many smart devices we can utilize outside the city, Barry and I will keep an eye on you both. There you are, manager. Let's hit the road. Outer ring, here I come. To the Inferno, Chapter 4. Not long later, on a highway of the Outer Ring.
Whoa. It stretches on forever.
What do you think, manager? The Outer Ring scenery is pretty nice, right? It's also super fun to drive here.
Also, hollows everywhere.
But this road is too close to a hollow, and there are so many other hollows around.
There's nothing we can do about it. The Outer Ring lacks ether technology, making it hard to eliminate hollows. They can't even mine ether resources. Hey, you see that big guy over there?
That machinery. Is it an oil pump?
Oh, you're good. This area is called the Old Oil Field. The residents here still rely on petroleum for their livelihoods. Wait! What's up with that truck?
And we are dead.
Man, we're gonna crash!
Billy, turn right! Drive into the hollow!
Great.
Oh my. Interesting. They actually drove into the hollow.
Oh, I think I've seen these guys in the city.
And here I thought I'd get to see some explosive carnage.
Lord Lucius, I did what you asked. Please, spare me. Please spare me.
Although the Sons of Caledon meeting their end in a hollow only earns a 61 from me, I'll let it slide this time considering your hard work.
Ah, but it wasn't the Sons of Caledon, just that truck.
I hope that in the future you'll remember this lesson and stop meddling in things that you shouldn't. The second in command of the Vanquishers colluding with an ether corporation in the city? That's not a joke you should make lightly.
Manager! Are you alright?
Oh, my head. Billy, your arm is way too hard.
Oh, I'm so sorry! I turned too fast and you slammed into me! That oil tanker heading straight for us was terrifying. We only made it thanks to your quick thinking. And the vehicle isn't totaled! But we've fallen into a hollow now. What's our next move?
Just before we fell into the hollow, I sent a distress signal to Wise. He'll find a way to help us from the outside.
You really are a quick thinker, Belle.
That's great! It's a relief to hear that. Right. Manager, both of you have a special condition that means you can't be in the hollow for too long, right? Don't worry. There's anti-corruption serum in the truck that I helped buy, as well as some discarded hollow data piles from the city.
Billy, that's our way out of the hollow. There must be a carrot in the Sons of Caledon's bamboo, plus the new data from the data piles.
Oh, that's right! You're a proxy! You can calculate a path out of the hollow! Alright, let's get to work installing the data piles! go, manager. I've got the data files.
Okay, installing 3 should be enough. We've got Ethereal. Must have been drawn in by the data piles.
Don't worry, manager. I'll handle them.
Not sure if we knew about Belt's special condition. But I guess that's an explanation why they are a proxy and not playable in the hollows.
Quit moving! Stand still! Got one installed! Manager, let's go to the next location. More Ethereals, and they seem tougher than the last ones. Manager, find someplace safe to take cover.
At least we have our new nice bamboo friend to help us out. So we are not completely without any teammates.
In my sights! It's showtime! Quit moving!
Ooh.
All right, just 1 data pile left.
Let's move! Whoa! Let's move! Don't worry, manager. I'll take care of these guys in no time. How are you holding up?
All good. I can manage. Huh? Did you hear that?
I hope we're gonna get help before we get more enemies. Or worse enemies.
I've got plenty of bullets! Uh-oh, it's a big guy!
Let's go back to the car and get out of here.
You can do it, manager! You're almost there!
I'm really not built for this level of activity.
Nice landing, Billy.
Fix this!
It's been a hot minute, little bro. Oh, so this is the proxy I've heard so much about.
Come on, brother. You've gotten a bit rusty.
All right, here we go. It's time to shine.
That's much more for team. Caesar! Perfect block is triggered when an enemy triggers... when an enemy attacks... Well, Perfect block is triggered when an enemy attacks just after you activate EX special attack parry counter or perform a shield strike to trigger interrupt. This will block the incoming attack's damage and counter with a shield strike. Press special attack after allows you to activate X special attack overpowered shield bash without consuming any energy. When Caesar activates parry counter, a chain attack, or an ultimate, she grants all squad members the shield Radiant Aegis. While Radiant Aegis is active, the shield holder's attack and anti-interrupt level will be increased. When assist points are sufficient, hold basic attack to launch basic attack Dead End, consuming 1 assist point. Caesar throws her shield to attack surrounding enemies and pulls smaller enemies closer. That's not a smaller enemy.
Get to it.
Show me what you got, bro.
10 rounds be enough.
Oh, you really must be feeling confident today.
Nah, it's just that I can't get a reimbursement on anything over 10.
Feel the ultimate starlight. This one's a real crowd pleaser.
Let me out. I won't budge. Even one step.
Let's clear him out.
That was a close call, little bro. If we'd been a few seconds later, you would have been chomped to pieces by Ethereals already.
Don't worry, big sis. I'm made out of tough enough stuff to hold out.
Brother, you have nowhere to run, but you've still got a mouth on you.
He actually doesn't.
Lighter, you just don't know me well enough. My body is made out of enhanced materials now. Forget about ethereals. Even Nicole wouldn't dare hit me barehanded.
It seems that Nicole is pretty high up on the pecking order.
So, big sis, Lighter, how did you end up here?
Oh, I got a strange call earlier from a young guy. He sounded terrified and said you fell into this hollow.
So it was the deputy manager.
Lucy thought it might be a trick, but the intel he gave about you was flawless. And he even laid out a rescue route. Oh, so this is the legendary proxy, huh? Who'd have thought?
Thanks. You arrived just in time.
And I'm done.
Hey, Proxy! What's wrong?
Manager! Manager! Stay with me! Quick! We gotta get out of here!
Time passed after you lost consciousness in Blazewood. Oh no!
I have to take some of the blame for this accident as well. We, the Sons of Caledon, must honor our guests with the finest funeral! Lighter, you will be carrying the coffin.
That's a heavy responsibility.
We'll need to keep the hearse driving steady. Piper!
Got it. I'll make sure it's a smooth send-off.
Bernice! Of course, you'll be handling the cremation.
You got it! Just gotta burn everything to smithereens!
Lucy! Lucy?
Can you all stop goofing around?
Don't be be upset. It's not every day we get to have fun with the cremation ceremony.
You don't have fun at our guest expense! Bernice! Put away the flamethrower, now! You guys are driving me nuts!
Belle, how are you feeling? Are you hurt?
Sorry. We got a little carried away. Welcome to the Outer Ring. May you rise from the ashes.
What an introduction. After a short while.
Phaethon! Who would have thought you'd both end up here all because of an accident? Must have scared you back then, huh? Relax! You two and Billy are thick as thieves, so that makes us friends.
Yeah, right. We've been partners in crime for a while now.
Time for a formal introduction. We're the Sons of Caledon, a biker gang from the Outer Ring. I'm the current boss, Caesar. Billy should have already told you why we invited you. The Sons of Caledon need a favor from you. As for Pearlman, his airship crashed here in the Outer Ring during landing. He's lucky to be alive, but he's badly injured and hasn't woken up yet.
Hope you didn't cremate him yet.
What? You mean you have Pearlman?
Yeah. Wait, didn't Lucy tell you? Don't worry. We'll make sure he heals up. And once he's awake, we'll hand him over to you.
How much of the injuries came after you found him?
Wait. Caesar, are you stupid? Negotiations haven't even started, and you already handed over such an important bargaining chip?
Negotiations? Bargaining chip? Lucy, again with the pettiness. This kind of manipulation and leveraging? That's not very overlordy.
Easy for you to say. I worked my butt off to keep this info under wraps just for today. If we can't strike a deal with Phaethon, where do you expect me to find a reliable proxy for the Tour d'Inferno?
The Tour d'Inferno is our business. I never planned to count on anyone else. Don't worry, Proxy. You coming to the Outer Ring is a sign of respect. Even if you don't agree to help us, I won't go back on my word about Pearlman.
Caesar, we appreciate your kindness, but as they say, no work, no reward.
Wise is right. Actually, we only came today hoping to get a bit of information on Pearlman. We could never have expected what you're offering. Since you've been so honest with us, we'll do everything we can to help you.
Straight to the point! I like it! Can you relax a little now, Lucy?
Thanks, Phaethon. Your willingness to help will be huge for us.
Just a little relaxed. What is that thing you talked about?
So you need a proxy for this Tour d'Inferno you mentioned, right? What is it?
The Tour d'Inferno is the biggest event in the old oil field. Only the strongest squads of bikers can compete. It's a test in the hollows to find out who's the best.
Caesar, there's no way they'll get it when you put it like that. Let me explain. Simply put, the Tour d'Inferno is an off-road motorbike race that crosses through a hollow. Only 2 teams compete, and the rules are simple. The first team to cross the hollow, reach the finish point at Cinderglow Lake, and throw a spark stone into the lake, wins.
Is it an oil lake? Are you setting it on fire? What's the point?
What's the purpose of such a dangerous race? The purpose of the Tour d'Inferno is to regularly ensure the safety of our oil resources. After all, oil is the lifeblood of the old oil field. Naturally, for us biker gangs, the Tour d'Inferno also serves another purpose. The winner of the race becomes overlord of the old oil field motor league.
That's right, Phaethon. The Overlord is recognized as the top dog of the Motor League. The current Overlord's faction is called the Vanquishers, and their boss held the title for years. I've been itching to challenge him for a while now.
So, the Sons of Caledon are all about honor? Proxy. The only one who'd give you that kind of answer is this simpleton right here. People are gunning for the Overlord spot for more than just becoming the top dog. We're not some school kids hooked on fighting manga. The future of the oil industry in the old oil field relies on the support of the Motor League, in every sense of the word. And as the leader of the Motor League, the Overlord is in charge of assigning transport routes. That means they hold real, tangible power. For the past 6 months, the Vanquishers have only given us the worst routes. Ugh, they're definitely messing with us behind our backs. But when I went to confront them, that smug second-in-command Lucius just said the Overlord isn't in the old oil field right now, and the routes are decided at random.
Speaking of the Overlord, he hasn't been seen for half a year. Who knows what he's been doing? But Lucy, what are you afraid of? Even if the routes aren't great, with our skills, it's nothing we can't handle. Besides, you're just mad because there's nowhere to buy makeup and snacks on these routes.
Shut up, Caesar! Didn't we agree you wouldn't criticize me in front of guests?
You hit the nail on the head, didn't you?
What? You call that criticism? It's the truth. And you're the one who's always calling me an idiot. You think I don't have any self-respect?
You ruin one's plans each time you open your mouth and expect me to praise you?
Yeah. Lady Lucy Montefiore, I ruined your plans. Are you forgetting who's the one who was so excited about meeting the legendary proxies that she couldn't sleep all night?
Enough, Caesar! I challenge you to a duel! Today's the day for the Sons of Caledon to change hands!
Bring it on! Then we'll see who's scared. Lighter! Come here and be the judge!
What was that all about?
Just the usual, I assume.
Well, it's fine, Proxy. Don't worry. This is a 2 or 3 times a day kind of thing.
How often does the leadership of the Sons of Caledon change?
Yeah, it's no big deal. Just don't get roped into being the referee, or you might end up on the wrong side of both of them. Anyway, Proxies, it's great to have your help with the Tour de Inferno. Let's give it our best shot.
It's getting late, Proxy. Why don't we camp out here tonight? The gas station here is closed, but it's totally safe here as it's not far from the town. Sawport Pearlman. Oh, you mean that fugitive, right? Just like Caesar said, his airship crashed in the outer ring and we found him. We were about to hand him over to public security for a reward, but before he passed out he kept yelling something like someone else is behind all this and I've got proof, so we kept him. As you suspected, Pearlman knows something. Oh, your expression tells me that what he said must be important to you. Good to know. Relax, only we know that he's with us, and we've stashed him in a secure spot for treatment. What about Caesar and Lucy? Well, there's gonna be fighting for a bit longer, I'm afraid. But don't worry about it. They usually duke it out for far away, so they won't disrupt your sleep. I hope they'll patch things up. Yeah, they fight and make up in a flash, even quicker than Steel Tusk's engine aids gas. Alright, let's save the chit-chat for tomorrow and catch some Z's today. You must be beat. Some ZZZs. Young guns need to get enough sleep to grow up healthy. After a long day, we took the Sons of Caledon's generous offer and stayed overnight in Blazewood. The next morning, welcome to the new map. I'm surprised how well I slept in a new place. Must have been exhausted yesterday. Now my eyes feel way heavier, way better after a good night's rest. wonder if Y slept well. It took him a week to get used to a new pillow last time. Well, let's explore a bit, I guess. Is this diner closing down? That's a gas station, not a diner. Bang boo! Angry dog emoji. Oh, we are real close to a hollow, huh? Oh, this diner, you mean? The bar. With a piano for Lucy. And a jukebox if we don't want to hear Lucy. Chariot. Johnny, my pal, you're back. I knew you wouldn't. Hey, you don't look at it like a typical outer ringer. Little one, where are you from? Roxy from the city. Roxy. Roxy. This name rings a bell, but I can't quite place it. I heard you know a lot about the legends of the outer ring. Legends, oh right, my grandpa used to tell me that a long, long time ago. A group of wanderers came to the outer ring and found oil here. What was I saying? A group of wanderers found oil. Oh yeah, oil! Back in my day, this place was an oil haven. But then the hollows came, and after that, oh, where was I? Never mind. Thank you for the story. The town is buzzing lately, like when my buddy returned. Arcades in the city are really amazing. Would be great to learn a few things from some of the diners in the city. We should put out our own line of tea milk. That would get the customers flocking in. And then could add in the outer ring specialties, like mixing up some nitro fuel and prickly pear drinks. Wow, check out this game. So cool, I wanna go into the city and play it too. Okay, I'll get us into the city and all you have to do is take the blame when we get back. Deal? That kinda sounds like a bad deal. Does it now? Any cute voice packs for my nav. Not even start. Last time I went into the city I downloaded this Bangbu nav voice pack and it cost me an arm and a leg. When I switched it on, the whole thing was just na. I couldn't understand a darn thing. Those city slickers in the inner ring are crooks. That one's clearly for Bangbu drivers. You're blaming them for your own stupidity. Okay, can't go over there. Can push around a little bit of driftwood. That's not what it's called. Ah. Is there not more to this? Might be more opening up, possibly.
Morning. Did you sleep well? You were exhausted yesterday, right? As soon as your head hit the pillow, you were out like a light.
Billy, where's Wise? I haven't seen him.
Oh, I just took him back to your store. The other manager and Caesar decided that they're gonna move some of the equipment into your car and set up a mobile proxy workshop.
Move the HDD here.
You mean moving the HDD equipment out here?
Right. The other manager said working in the city would make communication difficult. Plus, smart devices are few and far between in the Outer Ring, and long-range data transmission could slow us down.
Can you move that whole thing?
Oh, morning, Proxy. You're awake. Billy's right. You'll be more efficient working from here in the Outer Ring. Don't worry. We'll take care of the power and network connection. Even in the Outer Ring, you'll be, walking on thin ice.
You're not great at idioms. Should you mean to say like a fish in water?
Hearing you say that makes me a little nervous about our new working environment.
By the way, before the equipment arrives, let me take you to Blazewood and introduce you to the townsfolk. Lucy said you might not be used to roughing it with us, so I got the mayor to prepare a place for you.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
It's no problem. After we get back from town, go talk to Lucy and the others.
Ah, there is a whole other place. Okay, that makes more sense.
I heard from your brother that you need to collect some holo data before the race. Lucy and the gang are also preparing for the Tour d'Inferno. You should be able to help each other out.
Or maybe it's down the elevator. Okay, that makes also sense. Leverboo. Good job, Leverboo. Why are you allowing me even to go up here? Well, for a few, I guess. But all the young people want to go to the city. What's so good about that place? These bamboo hadn't had faces installed, so they just painted them on? No, they are robots. Oh. I'll be here in Blazewood for a while. Might as well catch up on all the local gossip. You were also here, Sage in the Barrel. Can't have no trash nowhere. Not a lot more down here either, honestly. Swing. Oh. Beautiful swing.
Casa! I brought the proxy to say hi.
Oh, Caesar. So this is the proxy from the city? Guess folks from New Eridu start working young, just like us.
Caesar, who's this young lady?
Young lady? You city folks talk funny. I'm Casa, the mayor of Blazewood. The Sons of Caledon have taken good care of our town. So if you need anything, just let me know. You can stay in the house behind me tonight. Sorry, it's still got some stuff that hasn't been moved out, but I'll get someone to clean it up.
Hey, Casa. I noticed a lot of people in town making these woven items.
We don't have a choice. The pipeline to town still isn't fixed. Without a gas station, all we can do is make handicrafts to earn a living. Luckily, we got a big order recently, and with the Tour d'Inferno coming up, the sunflints are selling like hotcakes.
What's a sunflint?
Oh, it's a kind of handicraft woven from straw. During the Tour d'Inferno, almost every house in the old oil field hangs them up.
Craft made from grass and blazewood. For the residents of the oil field district, it's also an important decoration for the Tour de Inferno. The center of the ring bears a unique image. It likely holds some significance. Looks like a bird and fire, maybe. Like if that's a beak. It could also be just wood, like a branch in fire. Does it? Oh! Didn't look at it like that.
This pattern looks like an upside-down person.
Wow, Proxy! You're pretty smart. The upside-down figure is the first overlord of the Motor League.
Seems I'm not pretty smart.
The elders in the Outer Ring also say this design is the face of the god of sun and fire, guiding the hero to ignite Cinder Lake and return safely from the Hollow.
Such a unique pattern must have a story behind it, right?
Yup! Actually, this pattern represents the legend of the first Overlord's Tour d'Inferno. Though the old oil field can still produce oil, did you know the core oil field was swallowed up by a hollow decades ago?
Wait, isn't oil susceptible to ether corruption?
Mm-hmm. After the disaster, etheric matter seeped through the underground facilities and oil pumps, ruining the shallow oil reserves. But luckily, the collapse of the only deep drilling facility formed a unique natural gas vent. The burning gas kept the etheric matter from spreading further down.
So the natural gas vent is Cindergold Lake?
The appearance of Cinder Lake saved everyone's livelihoods in the old oil field. But even with Cinder Lake, we can't rest easy. Natural gas and etheric matter burning together can easily turn into ether crystals building up around the lake. If left unchecked, more and more crystals will build up and eventually block the vent, extinguishing the lake. If that happens, the underground oil will be doomed.
There was a time when Cinder Lake nearly went out. In order to save it, a young man and his friends risked their lives to enter the hollow and blast open an ether crystal using a special spark stone, just like the one in my hand.
Yep, okay. The proof of entry for the Tour de Inferno, filled with a special catalytic fuel. After throwing it into the Cinder Lake, it can react with the natural gases and ether compounds to detonate an explosion, clearing the ether crystals nearby.
But the hollow was treacherous, and they didn't even have a carrot with them. By the time they reached Cinder Lake, it was almost completely covered with crystals. Out of desperation, the young man rode his bike into the only spot that was still burning in Cinder Lake and managed to ignite it.
So, everyone makes sunflints in memory of his sacrifice.
Oh, Proxy. I never said the first Overlord died there.
It's normal for the Proxy to think that way. After all, everyone who went to Cinder Lake with him thought he was dead, but a day later, he miraculously emerged from the hollow alive. Folks say the god of the sun and fire was moved by his bravery, allowing him to be reborn from the flames.
So he's a phoenix.
Since then, the residents have drawn his face in the image of him diving into Cinder Lake on their sunflints. There's even a line from a folk song that goes, "Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly."
Glad the story has a happy ending.
Right? If it ended tragically, the Tour d'Inferno wouldn't be so epic! Of course, the first Overlord did more than that. After he returned, he gathered all the biker gangs in the old oil field and formed the Motor League. He also made the rule that the Tour d'Inferno would be held every few years to prevent a similar crisis at Cinder Lake.
Yeah, that's why the Tour d'Inferno continues to this day. It's still a feat only the strongest bikers can accomplish, but for us residents, it's become more of a festival.
Looks like we lost track of time chatting about the Tour de Inferno. It's an interesting topic. I'm glad you think so. I need to talk to Kaza about powering your equipment, Proxy. Why don't you head back to the gas station and meet Lucy and the others? Perhaps you can run a wire from the town. Ah. People did move, but... Oh my baby. There's definitely gonna be bamboo hidden around here when the story is over.
Proxy, you made it! Proxy, didn't Caesar say you were just going to meet the mayor? What took you so long?
We saw the Sunflints in Blazewood and ended up hearing the legend of the Tour d'Inferno.
So that's why Caesar was so pumped up. After all, that's her favorite story. She even said her dream is to become a hero, just like the first Overlord.
If she really wants to be like the first Overlord, she better forget those childish fairy tales fast.
You're not a fan of this legend, Lucy?
It's not that I dislike it, but come on, we're all grown-ups here. We should look at things realistically, don't you think?
You were one to say that.
I mean, the Torrid Inferno only happened a few decades ago. How come it's turned into this huge legend? But using an act of God to spread his story far and wide? The first Overlord must have been pretty smart.
Lucy, Caesar said this kind of old person talk will give you wrinkles.
Nonsense! Don't listen to her lies! I use exfoliating face masks every day. No way I'll get wrinkles. Proxy, you can see it too, right? The Torrid Inferno is less about heroics and more about the first Overlord securing control of the old oil field.
Speaking of which, yesterday Caesar called you Montefiore. Lucy, are you related to the prestigious new Eridu Montefiore family?
Prestigious? You're being a bit too generous to new money, aren't you? But yeah, we're family.
So you're from the city? What made you give up that life?
Too much city, too little life.
It's because I never wanted that kind of life where everything is already laid out for you. Plus, my dad only cares about profits and business.
Exactly. It's different in the Outer Ring, especially in the old oil field. The Motor League is all about freedom and justice.
That's what they say. But to survive, you can't forget about profits and business. Take the Sons of Caledon, for example. Employees need paychecks, vehicles need maintenance, and we need supplies that the city won't sell us. Which means we need connections and money. Proxy, I wasn't just making it up when I said the Overlord's faction is targeting us. The Sons of Caledon have had better rep than the Vanquishers these past few years. So, of course, they're jealous. But the recent bad routes we've been getting have hurt our income, and recruiting new members has been an issue. So, for the future survival of the Sons of Caledon, we have to take the Overlord's title.
It's good to have someone like you helping with the preparations for the Tour d'Inferno.
I knew someone as sharp as Phaethon would get it. Brute strength and passion alone won't get you far. Just watch. It won't be long before I beat Caesar and take the Sons of Caledon from her.
Only gonna try 3 or 4 times a day.
Lucy, you wouldn't admit it earlier, but it turns out you lost last night.
No, I didn't lose. It was just a momentary truce. After all, Prepping for the Turd Inferno is what's most important now. I can put becoming the boss on the back burner. Proxy, let's talk business. The other Phaethon mentioned this morning that the lack of hollow data in the Outer Ring is affecting your ability to perform in the Hollows. So for now, we'll be going into the Hollows with you to gather data.
Oh, I also need your help with something. The vehicles for the Tour d'Inferno need some modifications. We need to get a hold of the necessary parts.
At the same moment.
Belle, I'm back.
Good job, Wise. Come on, I'll help you set up the HDD.
No need. I just tested the voltage and network speed here. The HDD is working fine. Fairy and Eos are pretty excited to be in the Outer Ring, but it's a new environment, so it'll take some getting used to.
I want to hear Fairy's opinion from herself.
To help Caesar and the others win the race, let's start by gaining a bit of experience.
All right, Belle. If you're ready, let's get going.
Now we've got two things to do in the Hollow. Collecting Hollow data and buying vehicle parts. Caesar and her crew said it doesn't matter which one we tackle first, so I'll just leave the call to you. Belle. Let's get moving when you're all set. Caesar and her crew said it doesn't matter which task we handle first. Oh. You did well making this text. It's interesting, because in Genshin, due to a recent mistake, we clearly saw that they just replaced the name. But here they just have two complete text boxes, apparently, for the different character. And for some reason they put both of them in here. Yukoro is about to commission. Or the Sons of Caledon. Talk to Bernice, Lighter, and Piper. I'm ready. Oh no, I'll just go say hi. What do you mean? Oh yeah, our car is here now. With the HDD small form. Great. It's so hot. Hey there, Proxy, don't be nervous. This little old trucker's got no taste for you, so carry on. No tasks for you, so carry on. Just wanted to say hello. Oh, such a polite kid. Warms this old trucker's heart. Wait, you are clearly younger than me, right? What a sweet talker. Let me let you in on a secret. This little old trucker standing here in front of you is actually one of the most experienced drivers here. They say in the city that all you need for a driver's license in the Outer Ring is a piece of paper and an iguana's paw print. Paper's easy to find, but an iguana's paw print? That will take months. Really? I'm not buying it. Just kidding, but seriously, we start driving young out here compared to the city. Little old me will be taking care of the campground during the Tour d'Inferno, so just swing by if you need anything. Yep, please do. What's your role within the Sons of Caledon? Driver. Oh well, little old me is a heavy-duty trucker. Back in the day when we were short on hands, this trucker ran half the long haul and urgent trips solo. But nowadays the young guns are taking over. Maybe little old me is old enough to just drink tea and look after Steel Tusk. Steel Tusk? The largest truck we have here. Yeah, I'm talking about the beast parked at the center. It can haul all your proxy gear with ease. Steel Tusk's beauty and super reliable. She's been with us through thick and thin. It's a shame that we don't have another pal of the same model. If we had cashed in on Perlman's bounty, we might have earned enough money to find a buddy for Steel Tusk. Aren't you participating in the Tour d'Inferno? Each Tour de Inferno team needs 3 members, a tradition from their first overlord. This is to keep the lineup balanced, or something. Anyway, little old me wouldn't know the details. Also, you can't bring more than 3 characters in a team. Besides, this trucker's used to handling those big rigs. Motorcycles aren't exactly my thing. Actually, Big Daddy intended to have this old trucker help take care of the business here, but Kaza said the gas station ran dry, so Big Daddy put little old me in charge of shipping oil instead. Catch you later, Proxy. If you need any info, feel free to come find me. Hello, Proxy. I didn't realize you can't stay inside the hollow for long. It's like being a professional fighter who faints at the sight of blood. No wonder I feel a connection with you. Faint at the sight of blood? You? Ha, well, the Outer Ring is a place full of possibilities, perhaps. He's talking nonsense. Is there anything else you want to know? How long have you been with the Sons of Caledon? Not too long. I've got less experience than Lucy. How did you join? That's simple. Big Daddy made me an offer I couldn't refuse. There's more money to be made in the Outer Ring than you might think. Sometimes just bending the knee or lowering your head is enough. Unfortunately, my knees and neck aren't as flexible as I'd like them to be. About the tools for collecting holodata. Oh, you've guessed it. It's those data piles that you and Billy used in the hollow before. They're all outdated. The ether companies in the city are super cautious in their dealings, so you'll just have to make do with these. Are they worried about the Outer Ring stealing their technology? No, even with the latest equipment, it's difficult for ether technology in the Outer Ring to advance. The industry is just too complex and vast, especially with something as crucial as the Rosetta data being in the city. Fortunately, Old Oil Fields still has oil reserves, and that's why the Outer Ring doesn't rely on anyone else for energy. Those big companies aren't too thrilled about that, though. See you later, Proxy. I'm gonna get ready to go into the hollow. Was I up here? No, but there's also no reason to. Side for another view. Oh hey. There you are, Proxy. Come and take a seat. How about a Bernese special? Bernese special? Is that a drink? Yep, I'm the bartender for the Sons of Caledon. Whether it's for people or vehicles, I personally mix everything they drink. Steel Tusk is impressive. It can gulp down 200 liters of Bernese special in one go. People and vehicles are different. They are not so different. Both vehicles and their drivers need to stay fueled up, don't you think? This one's made just for you. Drink up and you'll be full of energy and ready to go. It sounds kinda scary, but it would be rude not to drink it. So, good, right? This is so spicy. What did you put in it? Chili, mustard, a turmeric powder? Caesar said you were a guest from the city, so she told me to give you a proper welcome and give you a taste of our style. Caesar said the same thing when Lucy came. I went through a lot of recipes and this was the one Caesar liked the most. Oh, wait, no. When Lucy showed up, Caesar said, let's give her a taste of our tough style. So, I'm collateral damage. Oops, sorry. Let me make you a fresh one of our top-rated drink. This drink inspired by nitro fuel. You know nitro fuel, right? It's that energy drink from your city that all the drivers are crazy about. Want another drink and a little chat? Sure. Let's chat over another drink. About your flamethrower. What do you think? They look great, right? It took a long time to finish the modifications. The one on the left is named Shaker, and the one on the right is Mixer. With just a little press, the carefully mixed fuel will ignite into a bright flame. I got the core parts in the black market at Badger's Respite. Big Daddy reckoned they were military devices back from old Eridu's fall. They are a bit dated, but they work like a charm. The only downside is its firepower is a bit too fiery. Lucy won't let me cook until I can handle it with precision. Do you guys have a fixed place to stay? A fixed place? Like a house on the surface? Well, I think many people choose the biker life simply because they hate being tied down. With wheels and pals, you are free to roam. Outer Ring's a massive playground, you know. But of course, our company's got a few cargo stops with campgrounds. They've got everything you need, and you can park your ride there as long as you need. Catch you later then. If you ever need a drink, a snooze inducer, or keep you up all night, just hit me up. Don't try them both at once there. I don't want to mix with Mixer. Anyone down here to talk to? We're missing anyone anyways. Lucy, I guess. But those two are... Lucy and Caesar are both quest bound. So I guess they are not around. Nope. Moving on then. I guess. Did you hear the news? Nitro fuel contains actual fuel. So that's why it tastes so different. Can't drink fuel. How did you ever graduate from school? Huh? That was a piece of cake. I remember the day I graduated, all my teachers were really happy. I believe you. Okay, let's move on with our lives. Unexpected challenge, Outer Ring Hollow. Install sufficient data piles in the hollow. And early bird buyer. Head to the recycling plant in the hollow to buy motorcycle parts. 2 missions. Let's go. Where do we want to go first? Early bird buyer. Let's do it. Oh, we also get to we also get to play as Bernice. I'm happy about that because I am interested in gadgeting for her when she comes around.
The Sons of Caledon are here, as expected.
Let's move. Stick to the plan.
Not long after, somewhere near the recycling plant inside the hollow.
The place that refits old vehicle parts is just past the hollow entrance. We'll be there soon.
Hold on. Actually, I have a question. I heard from Belle that the factory in the hollow sells parts after they've been sorted. If that's the case, why not just buy them outside the hollow?
It's simple, really. With so many bikers in the old oil field, the leftover parts that do end up reaching the market are the ones that no one wants.
Exactly. It's like if you want top quality fresh fish. Someone has to set out to sea early in the morning and use an airship to get the ingredients back to the kitchen.
You're overcomplicating things. But what do you expect from a Montefio?
Proxy, it's way easier for us to come into the Hollow to buy stuff, compared to the hassle city folks go through just to have a meal.
Well, I'm gonna set you on fire. Bernice! Hold special attack to activate EX special attack intense heat stirring method. If there is enough energy, hold special attack again to activate EX special attack intense heat stirring method double shot. EX special attack intense heat stirring method double shot deals greater fire damage and accumulates fire anomaly buildup faster. When Bernice consumes energy, she will accumulate heat. Upon reaching 50 points, Bernice will enter the nitro fuel cocktail state. While in the nitro fuel cocktail state, holding basic attack consumes heat to unleash basic attack mixed flame blend. When Bernice hits enemies with her basic attack mixed flame blend, EX special attack, chain attack, or ultimate, she inflicts the scorched effect. When other squad members hit enemies in the scorched state, the afterburn effect is triggered, consuming heat to deal fire damage to a target and accumulating fire anomaly buildup.
Ethereals, watch out everyone.
Don't worry. I'll take care of them.
That's right! We can try out our new fuel!
Got burned.
Leave everything to me! These traps are in the factory to keep ethereals out. They're really dangerous.
Hard to say which one's more dangerous. Traps or Bernice?
Hold on. This isn't the way to the factory. Since we're already here, we might stumble across some goodies. Are these the goodies you're talking about?
Let's prepare for battle first.
Incoming! Ready for a firing speed?
Weaklings!
Where's the weapon? Direct hit. Need a hand? Flames follow my flow.
Hey there, goodies.
Told ya! You redefine dumb luck.
Oh yeah, and I guess now we need to go back on the real path to get to that. Well, great dodge.
I'm gonna burn them to the ground.
There's a lot of ethereals around here.
Just see it as us helping the boss of the recycling plant clean up a bit.
Oh, the parts recycling plant is just up ahead.
Reminder, the ether concentration here is quite low, and spatial stability is normal.
No wonder they can still do business here.
Hope I'm not missing any of these boxes.
Greetings. By the look of your gear, I take it you're from the Motor League.
Hey, old timer. We're looking for some bike parts.
So, you're here for parts too, huh? Unfortunately, we're out of stock until the Torrid Inferno is over.
Guess we are doomed.
Say what? The heck's going on?
Some youngsters came by this morning and bought up all of my stock.
Huh?
I warned them that buying up everything would make things difficult for my other customers.
But that was their plan all along.
But the Thyran girl leading them seemed awful fiery, and they paid well above market price. Oh, she said she's from the Sons of Caledon and that they were prepping for the big challenge since they finally got a spot to compete.
Wait, do we have any Thyrans? Grassy, Woody, and Bricky aren't girls, right? Bernice, the heart of the matter is that someone impersonated us and bought everything here.
Wait, what did you say?
We're the real Sons of Caledon. We have no idea who those other people are.
Damn. Not only did they keep us from getting parts, they also tarnished our reputation. They played their hand well.
Well, actually, the whole thing just feels wrong to me. If you can persuade her to change her mind, I won't object. Just, don't mention it was me who told you.
Where did those people go, old man?
Oh, after they bought everything here, they headed straight to the abandoned vehicle graveyard deeper in the hollow when they heard there were more parts there.
Looks like we've still got a chance to catch them.
Let's get going, Proxy! I need to go to the vehicle graveyard to get my bike back. Can we make it in time?
It's okay. Wise asked Piper to bring the vehicles here. This way. There's a spatial fissure nearby.
I guess there's nothing over here. Somehow these don't burn. Even though they look like the most burnable thing in the world.
We'll be able to rendezvous with her soon.
Oh, Proxy! I knew we could count on you!
The rendezvous point's near the highway. We're almost there.
Master, please be aware. Explosive items detected in the vicinity.
Oh, it's nothing. Watch me burn him to the ground!
Oh, there's mines too.
Bernice has activated reckless charge mode.
Who's that? What terrible taste!
Someone who uses Golden Damsel in Distress as their Internaut username has no right to question my taste.
Oh, shut up!
Dang, there's another box over there. But not through here. Also, Golden Damsel in Distress. Who could that be?
This party is just getting started!
This one won't be easy. Watch out.
Looks like I win this time. My turn. Strike zone.
Come on, face me head on!
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
Great. Piper's already here.
I can finally get my bike.
Hey everyone, here are your bikes.
Wow, Piper! You brought the vehicles! I'm just heeding the proxy's call. Little old me wouldn't keep you waiting for a minute longer. Your rides are here for you. Let's get a rollin'. Thanks, little old you. Guys, let's ride!
Soon as she finishes speaking, Bernice immediately gets onto her bike and rides off.
Slow down, Bernice! You're going too fast!
It's time to find out who's the fastest. We might be able to get ahead. Ooh-wee. You young'uns sure got some fire in your belly.
Proxy, get on! Let's head out!
Moments later, near the vehicle graveyard.
Perfect. We're the first to get here.
I was thinking, since we have the upper hand, we might as well call it a day.
Cat.
But seeing you like this really brings out my predatory instinct.
Or maybe a fox.
So soft. So warm.
Oh, definitely sounds like a cat.
Are you crazy?
Huh? Don't all kitties love being warm and toasty?
Bernice, are you okay?
There's a proxy! Oh, she's a cat siren! We think she's so cute!
Bernice! It's rude to stroke someone's tail if you don't know them.
Oh, yeah! The first time you meet should be a scratch under the chin, right?
Don't patronize me.
No, can't you feel cute when they're angry?
Damn it! The enemies are tired. Keep it up.
Victory is in sight! What?
Oh, is that it? But I haven't had enough fun yet!
How come this monster is so strong? Okay, that's enough. I give up.
What? You give up? Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Explain yourself!
It means the refitted parts will be returned, and I'll give up the parts from the vehicle graveyard. So let's just pretend none of this ever happened.
Huh. Pretend none of this ever happened?
What? Feeling hard done by? After I bought the parts, no one else should have come by. This shouldn't affect the Sons of Caledon's reputation. Besides, if my employer finds out I failed, it won't do me any good either. So I'll say the job's done. You benefit from this too.
Pretend none of this ever happened?
Come on, what's your deal? What more do you want?
Oh, but we were having so much fun just now.
What?
Kitty, you're really good. I've never seen a Thyran as skilled and cute as you before.
Cute? Wait, what are you talking about?
I mean it, and it looks like the legends are true. Cat Thyrans aren't loyal to their masters.
I'm just a mercenary working to get paid.
And you're trying to recruit her for the fluff.
And about my employer, honestly, I'm not a big fan of him. But I can't reveal his identity. I don't want to cause trouble for myself, so don't even go there.
That's okay. We won't ask. Hey, Bernice! This isn't your decision to make!
Leave her be, Lucy. Once Bernice has her mind made up, nothing's gonna change it.
Kitty, if you don't like your current employer, why not join the Sons of Caledon?
Huh? Aren't you afraid I'll betray you? No one's safe from the sharp claws of a cat Thyran.
Don't worry, I've heard that kitties choose to partner up with only the strongest. The Sons of Caledon can definitely live up to that.
We'll see. Once you've actually proven you're the strongest, at least. And stop calling me Kitty. I do have a name. It's Pulchra.
Okay, Pulchra. Let's play again next time.
With a playmate who doesn't know their own strength? I think I'll pass. But I am partial to warm places.
Oh. She does have a unique model. I don't know if she is possible to be playable, actually. Well, we have one more to do. Unexpected challenge. And we can bring someone we want to bring. So we can actually bring Piper along.
Take a break.
Not long after, somewhere inside the hollow.
Belle, Sons of Caledon, can you hear me? Our mission is to collect hollow data. Belle, you should be familiar with the process.
Got it. It's just like that time with Billy.
Don't worry, Proxy. Unlike Billy, we won't let the Ethereals chase you around.
Speaking of which, I've been curious for a while now. Lighter always calls Billy brother. What's the story there?
Oh, that's because every biker gang in the old oil field has champions. Lighter and Billy are our champions. The first Overlord established that any gang joining the League must act with honor. Normally, the Overlord mediates disputes, but if he's not around or an agreement can't be reached, they settle it with a duel. That's where the champions come in.
The boss is right. Champions bear the honor or humiliation of the entire gang. We also serve as the leader's bodyguards. However, considering the boss's strength, she really doesn't need protecting.
What did Big Daddy say again? A ruler doesn't need to be the strongest or the smartest. Just someone who can unite the masses.
Certainly not the smartest.
But in the Sons of Caledon, I just so happen to be the best fighter.
How can you say that? Lighter doesn't have enough to do, and it's all 'cause you can't control your temper and get into fights yourself. I even had to find other tasks for him to do.
Proxy, to be honest, for the longest time, I thought Lighter was here just to do odd jobs.
Well, Lucy sure knows how to get the most out of the money she spent.
Master, you have reached the data collection area. Data pile 1 initializing.
It's up ahead.
Now we're talking.
Highlighter, you're here too, I see.
Activation complete. Next installation location has been marked.
Lucky it's not too far this time.
Cool.
Grab that data pile and let's move.
Right away, Your Highness.
Come, piggies. They're going on a journey.
Pile 2 initializing.
When we stop having these guys, I mean, they die immediately, so I guess it's fine.
Activation complete.
We just need to install one more and it's done.
No boxes around.
Perfect installation location has been selected for you.
It'll be a lot more perfect if it were closer to us.
Data pile 3 initializing.
Watch out, more Ethereals incoming.
You're so young and nimble.
Let me at him. Nice one.
I'm cruising now. Nothing to it.
We're just getting started.
Healing sensor fired up. Strike zone.
Come on, face me head on.
Activation complete.
Nice. On to the next.
Hey, you guys.
Warning. Biosignals detected near data pile 2.
Let's go, Wise.
The sense that it's gone. The data pile was set up here is gone. There was a biosignal here not long ago. The signs on the ground show that the data pile was ripped out by force. Looks like someone stole it. We shouldn't have gone too far with that data pile, so let's look around for some clues. This is where we came from. The clutter on the ground hasn't changed. Culprit couldn't have slipped through here. There was a barricade here before. Looks like someone bulldozed right through it. Must be the data pile thieves.
Is this a hidden fissure?
Oh, it looks like it.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Hurry up!
There they are!
Hey, welcome to the pool party.
Lighter, you know those people?
Don't think so. But judging by their getouts, they're in a biker gang too.
Victory is in sight!
Hold it right there! I've caught you red-handed, you bunch of filthy thieves!
Hey, little girl, watch your mouth. Who you calling a thief?
You, obviously. The data piles you're holding are the property of the Sons of Caledon. We put them there ourselves. Which biker gang are you running with? You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Who we are is none of your business. You say these are yours, but can you prove it?
Yeah, our name's written right there.
Of course. These data piles come with receipts. All I'll have to do is just compare them with the registration numbers.
You're that Lucy something from the city, aren't you? Yeah, we've heard about the loudmouth strategist of the Sons of Caledon. It's clear you certainly know how to talk a big game, but we're not buying it. Look at these piles. There's no number on them at all.
Huh? The numbers on the data piles are gone?
You see, these data piles were just abandoned in the hollow. Unclaimed equipment. According to the League's rules, it's finders keepers. To think the Sons of Caledon would try to snatch our stuff using such a feeble lie. That's hilarious.
At first, I thought you were just small-time crooks, but you've clearly come prepared.
Lucy, what are you talking about?
To grind off numbers engraved on a metal surface in such a short time, you'd need a specialized grinder. Since they've even gone to the lengths of preparing that kind of equipment, they must have planned for this well in advance.
Ah, I see. Since Lucy doesn't want me meddling, I'll leave this to you, Lighter.
Got it, boss. Looks like it's my time to shine. Listen up. I may not know the reason, but it looks like you're looking for a duel.
Since we're all bikers, this is the only fair way to solve a conflict.
Ryder, they say you haven't lost a single duel since becoming a champion of the Sons of Caledon. It's time to remind you of the humiliation of defeat.
I don't think you'll be forgetting the Ember Arena anytime soon.
Feels like they forgot to put the voice effect on one of those lines.
Yes. It was tough going for you for a while, huh? Taste of pain must still be fresh in your memory. To be straight with you, our champion's from there too, but while you were twiddling your thumbs, he built up a 20-fight winning streak.
Wait, it can't be.
Bet you're shaking in your boots, Lyda. That's right, you know just who we're talking about.
Sorry, what's his name again?
You smug jerk! It's me, Bellum! You ended my 21 streak! You cocky bastard! Just because you're handsome, skilled, happier, and handsome! You think you can just forget my name?
Wait, did he just say you're handsome twice?
Bellum, huh? That's cool. I'll remember you.
Don't give me that crap! You've already said that 3 times! Enough talking. Our briefings today. Right here, right now!
Lighter, it sounds like you're tougher than Bellum. But all that stuff about you losing before, is it true?
Of course it's true. I mean, winning isn't everything in that kind of play.
Hey, Lighter! You'd better take this seriously. Don't try to find excuses when you lose.
Kick into gear!
Take a break, Piper.
Load up and pull out! Direct hit!
Only champions make history.
Buckle up!
Lighter! Take this!
Stop yelling my name like that. Sounds weird.
I lost.
Bellum lost? What should we do now? We were told that...
He also has a very unique design. Are we gonna get Monkey? Or our new primate pal?
Don't do anything. Leave the data piles to the Sons of Caledon. I'll take responsibility for this.
Okay. Understood, Bellum.
Lighter, I came here to face you. Now that we fought, according to League rules, I concede defeat. I just didn't expect that after all these years, I still couldn't beat you, reclaim my honor.
No, you're wrong. You never needed to reclaim any honor in the first place. I didn't mean to forget your name, it's just that everything in the underground fighting scene means nothing to me.
What?
Hurting an opponent for money, taking a dive for money. That life has nothing to do with honor. Only those with no choice step into the ring. You were no different back then. You've got the skills to leave that place behind and become a biker gang's champion. Why leave your heart in that dark, cramped hellhole?
Lighter, you mean...
Be grateful for the outer ring. It doesn't care about your past or where you come from. If you've got the skills, you rewrite your fate. If you just want to test your mettle against me, say the word. I'm down anytime. After all, I've got a rival that I've been itching to challenge for a while now.
I will. Lighter, thank you.
No problem, Bellum.
Lighter, you never intended on remembering my name. You're just messing with me again.
Wait, aside from the name thing, I meant everything I said.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
Great. Later that night, after dinner. Got quite an appetite today. Must be because you've wrapped up your tasks. Those mystery meat burritos and mystery meat skewers, and you are really not phased at all. Protein-picked meals are the best. Did you really have to point that out? I thought I was imagining these insect legs, but, well, I guess this really gives us a taste of outer ring life. Your phone's ringing. A message, perhaps? Faven, it's me, Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Faven, I have something to talk to you about. I'll wait for you at the hut behind the gas station. Oh yeah, come alone and don't let anyone else find out. Oh-ho. Lucy's looking for you. Well, you should go check it out. I'll head back to where we are staying and tidy up a bit. The starry sky looks just the same as it did. Oh yeah, it's night now.
Proxy, sorry to call you here so late. I'll cut to the chase. I have an extra commission for you, and I need you to keep it secret.
Why keep it from others?
We're in a crucial stage of our preparation for the race, and I don't want this throwing anyone off their game. You must have noticed, lately, every time we go into the Hollows, we're met with one obstacle after another. Ugh, it's clear someone has it out for us. I did a background check on Bellum and Pulchra. There's no public info linking them to any biker gang, but I bet they've got something to do with the Vanquishers.
I feel the same. After all, the Tour d'Inferno is a duel between your factions.
Also, knowing Lucius, there's no way he's not involved. But We don't have solid proof, so we can't do anything about it. Proxy, I expected some tricks from our rivals, but something's off. Their intel is always right on the money. If they didn't know about our plans ahead of time, how could they keep getting the jump on us? Someone in town must be feeding intel to the Vanquishers.
Do you have any suspects in mind?
Not yet. Blazewood mostly backs us to win, so I need to investigate. I'll look into it. I might need your help further down the line, though.
Don't worry, Phaethon will take the commission.
Thanks. Oh, and just a reminder, don't tell the others. Especially Bernice and Caesar. Bernice can't keep a secret, and as for Caesar... well, never mind.
You really care about Caesar, huh?
No way! I have intel Caesar doesn't know, which means I have the upper hand. That's all.
Sure, Lucy.
Anyway, I'll contact you once I get a breakthrough. Wait for my word. Bye.
What is it, Proxy? Is there anything else you'd like to know? About Lucius. Wondering how I know it was him. Heh, Lucius loves making others do his dirty work. Lucy and Lucius, huh? Hiring mercenaries and keeping his hands clean. He's been using these tricks ever since he became the Overlord's right-hand man. If you dealt with him before, you know what I mean. To be honest, I have a feeling he's involved in that accident when you first came to the Outer Ring. That accident does seem suspicious. I looked into it. None of the Motor League's trucks took that route that day. Was it an attack aimed at us? We decided to hire a proxy before settling in Blazewood, so that information couldn't have leaked, but Lucius probably got the details from the Motor League's records of trucks entering New Eridu. I believe he aimed to cause supply losses or even casualties for us. Sorry for getting you dragged into this mess. It's okay. It's getting late. I'm out. Go get some rest, Proxy. You're back, Belle? What did Lucy say to you? Here's what happened. I see. Lucy got valid concerns. Compared to relatively known enemies, it's threats from nearby that are more concerning. Lucy's investigation might take a while, Belle. Since we are free for now, let's kick back and do our own things. Yep, sounds good. Let's hope we can get this dealt with quick. It's getting late now. Time to go to bed. Let's relax. You enter the room and lay down on a bed that is not the most comfortable but smells fresh and clean. With Lucy's news on your mind and the exhaustion from the hollow, you drift off to sleep. The night passes before you realize it, and the new day dawns in the Outer Ring. Oh god, that gopher. Oh hey Val, you need anything? I haven't heard anything from Lucy yet, but if you're curious about the investigation, go ask her about it. Maybe we can help out. Lucy, it's me. About before. Hey Proxy, your timing couldn't be better. I was just about to message you. Got some clues. Did you find out who the snitch was? Pretty much, but it's kinda tricky and better if we talk in person. Meet me where we met up last time. On my way. I'll be waiting. Oh. Guess you confided in someone.
Oh, Proxy, it's you. Are you looking for Lucy?
Yes, I wanted to go over to the Inferno details.
Yes, I wanted to go over the details of the Tour d'Inferno with Lucy.
Ah, Proxy, you really know how to keep your mouth shut. That's good to know.
I've said it before. If you can't keep a secret and are slow to react, you're not cut out to be a proxy.
Piper, were you testing me just now?
Sorry. But what comes next is crucial, and it's messier than we thought.
Proxy, the suspicious individual was discovered by Piper. She'll fill you in on the details.
Here's the deal. Ever since we've set up camp here, I've noticed something odd. Every time Blazewood ships out their handicrafts, Casa always leaves town for 2 or 3 hours at night, carrying hollow gear with her.
Oh.
Since Lucy told me there might be a mole, one night I pretended I couldn't sleep and talked to Casa when she was about to leave. She said she was out for a stroll because she also couldn't sleep, and then she just went back inside as if everything was normal. But an hour later, she snuck out of Blazewood again.
Looks like Casa could very well be the informant.
Ugh, this is terrible news. Casa's relationship with the Sons of Caledon goes back longer than I've been around. We set up camp here because of that trust. And to Caesar, Casa has always been like a big sister. Someone she can rely on. If she really has backstabbed us.
The long-standing bond between Blazewood and the Sons of Caledon would be ruined.
So, we have to investigate this discreetly. If we're right about this, we need to solve it without Caesar knowing.
This is a tough situation. Like speeding downhill heading for a turn, but your brakes are out. But dwelling on the worst-case scenario won't help. We have to roll with the punches, because that's how the Sons of Caledon do.
Piper's right. Once a wild boar charges, there's no backing down. Proxy, I heard there's another shipment going out in a few days. Casa should follow her usual routine. We'll follow her at night and see what she's up to.
The night of the Blazewood shipment has finally arrived. Casa has already left town, Belle. Let's pack up and get moving. Betrayed or not? Investigate the truth behind Casa's midnight departure from Blazewood. I'm noticing we don't have any TV gameplay today. Possibly because we couldn't bring our whole TV with us. Just Lucy and Piper, I assume. Yep.
Touch my tail, and no.
Well, now we need some help.
Right, okay.
And considering nobody of these two is an attacker, it's time for the shark to come to the desert.
Alright, we're in the hollow.
All of this would be easier if Lighter was playable already.
How are things with Bernice and Caesar?
I checked. Caesar's already asleep. That girl's got a routine like clockwork.
And Bernice is all taken care of. I sparred with her the entire day to wear her out. Looks like tonight, the Ethereals in the Hollow won't taste my perfect one-hit KO. They got off lucky.
Quit whining, Lighter. If you'd hidden the nitro fuel better, we wouldn't be in this mess. Alright, let's get moving. Only the three of us and the proxy can handle this now.
Big elevator.
It's Casa! This way, quickly!
Still looking for boxes, I see.
At your service.
Get back! Out of the way. Ethereal. So that's how you want to go, huh? Smash like an out-of-the-park home run.
Lucy, I know you're in a hurry, but please, hold your horses. It'd be a real shame if we were too noisy and Casa found out.
Get lost! Proxy, where did Casa go? Let's search the area first.
The ground past the barricade looks damp, but no footprints. So Casa head to the upper level.
Looks like this isn't the right way.
Hi, big guy.
Load up and pull out! Catch this one!
I think this place is a storage area.
All doors are locked and no clues about Casa's whereabouts, but thankfully we might have a witness here. Let's try asking that bamboo over there. Enena? What brings you back, Master? I wasn't napping. Huh? You're not Master. Or the one with the pointy ears. Or the tall guy. Who are you? Casa asked us to check on the goods. Also, you're talking about cat and monkey, right? Master asked you to come. Goods are fine and the ether concentration is low here. Everything is all good. Pointy ears and tall guy. Pointy eared one picks up the stuff. They're really scary and I don't like them. Tall guy came before Master did. He said he was also sent by Master to check on the cargo. Tall guy took something out of a box. I tried to stop him, but he said it was fine as long as I don't tell Master. Master wouldn't get mad. You're not Master, so it's okay to tell you. Shabby. Clever. You're looking for Master? Go through that fissure. It's hidden behind a stack of cargo boxes.
It's the exit! Let's go! There's Casa. Looks like she's waiting for someone. Proxy, let's take a closer look.
I'm here like I was told. Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought we agreed.
Morse?
You were supposed to come alone.
What are you talking about? Hand over the goods like you promised.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to pay up. Or... I'll just take it from the Sons of Caledon.
Wait, what?
You're mine now, and my prey never escapes.
Oh yeah? Bring it on! Morse Casa, let's settle this right now! Caesar trusted you. What are you doing running with them? Thank you for your patience.
Hang on, Lucy, I can explain.
You guys met up here in secret. What else is there to explain? What did they hook you up with?
It's not like that. It's just that the town is in dire need of necessities. Ever since the gas station ran out of gas, we've been running low on money and resources.
What? You never mentioned any of this before.
This guy's not doing so hot.
He's trying to escape! After him! Huh? Caesar, you're here! Caesar, calm down and listen to me. Casa and the Overlord...
Enough! I know. These supplies will get corrupted if left in the hollow. Casa. Take them with you.
Overlord Pompeii?
It's been a while, Caesar of the Sons of Caledon. To think that little sprout by Big Daddy's side would dare bring her underlings to challenge me.
Oh, ho.
Overlord Pompeii, while the Sons of Caledon still recognize you as the leader of the Motor League, you'd better explain why you're here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That will be addressed soon enough. But first, there's a more pressing matter. Caesar, these goods are what the Vanquishers promised to deliver to Blazewood. Are you deciding to let the mayor take them?
Don't push your luck.
Lucy, wait. I heard you arguing with Casa earlier. I checked these boxes. They really are food and medicine. They weren't lying. No matter where they came from. These are things the town needs. But, Casa, if you're in a bad spot, why didn't you ask us for help? We've known each other for years.
Caesar, I was actually planning to ask you for help. But then you came in all excited, telling me you qualified for the Tour d'Inferno and asked if you could stay in Blazewood for a while. The Sons of Caledon have helped Blazewood so much over the years. At a crucial time like this, we have no way to repay you. So how could we make you worry about this for us too?
Repay? Selling us out to the Vanquishers is your idea of repaying us?
Selling you out? Wait, Lucy, I've never betrayed you. I just made a deal with the Vanquishers. We trade the handicrafts we make for supplies.
She's telling the truth. Although you have the favor of Blazewood, as the Overlord, I couldn't turn a blind eye to the needs of the residents. So I presented them with an opportunity. When Casa suggested moving the trade to the Hollow to avoid any misunderstandings, I agreed. After all, we can't disrupt the peace among League members.
So you're saying the leak about our whereabouts has nothing to do with you?
Standing your ground is a good trait, but not knowing when to back down is just disrespectful. I'm here to resolve this matter. Today I found this in the handicrafts Blazewood delivered.
Suspicious sunflint part. A sunflint part given by Pompey. A little bottle made of iron, usually with some oil inside as a blessing. But this one has an electronic chip inside instead.
Is that a listening device?
Moors, this vial should have contained heavy oil, the lifeblood of the old oil field. So why is this here? Also, the supplies delivered to Blazewood of late seem to be less than what was agreed upon. Do you know anything about this?
Pompey might actually be a good guy.
Boss, Pompey,
Moors, I didn't bring you along for the Tour d'Inferno just for you to play dirty tricks. If we, as the League Overlords, are not just, then who would want to remain part of the League? And who would protect the old oil field?
I'm so sorry. I messed up. I wasn't thinking straight. It's all my fault. I'll take the punishment.
You're willing to take your punishment. Do you think you alone can bear the responsibility for the damage that you've caused? Sons of Caledon, Casa. Moors is my subordinate. I failed to manage him properly. I won't shift the blame onto him. As the current overlord, I'll take responsibility for this and provide compensation.
Nice speech. Now how do you plan to fix this?
Recently, I negotiated and reached cooperation agreements with several areas neighboring the old oil field. According to the agreement, the old oil field's damaged oil pipelines can be rebuilt through other regions, as long as we provide some of the oil to them.
Wait, does that mean our town's oil supply is saved?
That's right. Within 3 months, the supply should be restored. Also, several regions have agreed to share the roads, opening up at least 5 new freight routes for the old oil field. Sons of Caledon. In the next 6 months, I plan to have you manage 3 of these routes. I take it you won't refuse.
You mean you're just gonna hand them over on a silver platter?
I heard you've been drawing bad routes lately. Though it's just a coincidence, it's time to compensate you. And though the new routes are lucrative, they also traverse treacherous areas and require experienced riders.
We have those.
I have a condition, though. You need to help the less fortunate residents in these 3 regions for free during this period. And any teams using the routes in the future must do the same. How does that sound?
Hey, Lucy. How are the terms? Are they really as good as he says?
If it's true, it does solve our long-standing issues with Blazewood. Plus, with expanded routes, the other biker gangs would see a significant income boost.
I see. Hey, old man! Your terms are certainly interesting, but it looks like you're making assumptions. The title of Overlord and who gets to allocate the routes hasn't been decided yet. If I become Overlord, I'll be fairer than you.
You can certainly talk the talk. I'll take that as a yes.
All right, I agree.
Caesar, here's a letter of commitment I wrote myself. The route allocations will be officially announced soon. See you at the Tour d'Inferno.
Nothing's really gonna go this well. Well, for now they do. Two days later.
So, it turns out, Moors bugged the handicrafts sent to Blazewood for processing, and was listening in on our conversations.
Yes, and once the goods were processed and shipped out, they could discreetly retrieve the listening device. It's a flawless plan.
If that's the case, why did the Overlord reveal this? At that point, we hadn't even discovered the listening device.
Even if we hadn't found the listening device, once we cleared things up with Casa, we would have eventually started to suspect the handicrafts.
That's right. If we found the bugs ourselves, things would have gotten out of hand.
Is there a difference? Oh, Bernice, Always so optimistic. The Overlord stepping up shows some sincerity at least. If we had confronted him, even if it was all Moore's doing, he wouldn't have accepted his terms, right? Mishandling this could have shaken the foundations of the Motor League, jeopardizing the safety of the old oil field.
It could jeopardize the safety of the entire area?
Yes. We've been able to live relatively peacefully, thanks to the League ensuring the security of our oil resources. You have to understand, our oil isn't just coveted by other regions in the Outer Ring. Big city companies see it as the only thing stopping them from expanding into the Outer Ring. If something happens to the oil, the biker gangs might have a chance to move to other areas. But everyone else won't be so lucky. Especially Blazewood. The residents are mainly the elderly or children, and their ether aptitude is weak.
Oh, Proxy, there you are. Sorry to bother you, but can we talk?
Always, Lucy.
Proxy, I want to discuss Caesar. Ever since we met with the Overlord, she's been acting weird. She's usually straightforward and energetic. But lately, she's just been sitting on her own, lost in thought. She's even eating less than usual.
Caesar's worried about something?
It's strange, right? Lighter offered to train for the Turd Inferno with her, and she said she'd think about it. I think it's related to what happened that day. But if I ask her, she won't tell me the truth. Just so you know, I don't really care what's wrong with her, but she's still the leader of the Sons of Caledon, and I can't let her affect the others.
Ah, the textbook tsundere.
Proxy, can you come up with something?
Lucy, how about I take Caesar out to take her mind off things? I'm planning to head back to New Eridu tomorrow to copy some offline data. It might be a good opportunity.
That's a good idea. And Caesar hasn't been to New Eridu much. You can show her around. All right, I'll handle Caesar. Tomorrow, have her take you to New Eridu on her bike. I'll leave the rest to you.
You tell Wise what happened with Caesar that night. Something troubling Caesar. We've solved the information leak and cleared Kaza's name. Caesar should be relieved, right? Doesn't sound like Caesar's style. On top of copying the data, how about taking Caesar for a stroll? Relaxing a bit might help clear her head. Alright, let's do that. It's getting late, Belle. Should get some rest since you are heading out tomorrow. You and Caesar are heading back to the city tomorrow. Perhaps you should go to bed early today. Stepping into the room, drop onto the simple yet cozy bed. If Caesar's city tour around the corner, what should you do? Wise always complains of being tired during shopping. Would Caesar be up for that?